You just got off a car, minus, or an accident, or you failed your road test. Making a lane change to your right. Mirrors, inside mirror, outside mirror, turn signal, look over your shoulder. If you don't execute those maneuvers, you will fail your test. How simple can I make that? How clear can I make that? But you as a learner, you're nervous. You look over the wrong shoulder. You get embarrassed. Your mama's in the car. Your dad's in the car. Other people are in the car. We want to make sure you learn through consistent training over and over and over. You will make mistakes. This is why it takes a patient person, a kind person, a person who cares more about others than themselves, and that's me, to help you. It takes a lot of energy to make these videos. It takes a lot of energy to show you real life because it is very dangerous because cars run lights. People have accidents. 2 weeks ago, a 79-year-old lady ran a light and lost her life. She got hit by a semi-truck. Should she have been driving? We don't know. Was she on medication? We don't know. But she ran a light on a major thoroughfare and got hit by a semi-truck and died at the scene. Why am I telling you this? Not to scare you, but to let you know it's real out here. And a lot of instructors don't say that. They don't show you that. You see cars run lights, you see cars not use blinkers, and I want to show you that. Next, we always talking about beginners not or forgetting to use blinkers. It happens. You have to use your blinker because you in the beginning phase, you're learning, you're overwhelmed. You need to do 4 things: process speed of the car, the volume of traffic, your blinker, and your mental state. So there's a lot of things going on. So I try to be as quiet as possible, but give you a tip. And I'm really getting into the dynamics of teaching someone how to drive so you can make your own decision. Well, my instructor's pretty good, or my instructor sucks. You will see this, but you need to learn what to look for. That's why my videos are so valuable. What if I lose control in the rain? It's called hydroplaning. Lift your foot off the gas. Gradually have good speed control. Look for dry patches on the road, driving the tracks of other cars. Stop going at the speed limit when it's raining outside. Drive at a speed that is safe and reasonable for the conditions on the road. Seatbelt, simple but life-saving. When you come into the car, the first thing you need to do is put on your seatbelt. And if you're not going to put on your seatbelt, you're not ready to go. And I try to tell you this all the time, and seatbelt is on. That's the first thing I need you to do. And if you don't do that, you're not ready to drive. And if I have to tell you that, then you don't need to be in the car. There's so many things I need to remember, driving teacher. There's so many things you need to understand. So this is why when I go over the classroom portion, you need to be taking notes. You need to be understanding. And if this is something you want me to get into greater detail on, let's put yes into the chat. We can do a virtual classroom session. I could set it up, and then we could really learn. Changing lanes. These are advanced maneuvers. Changing lanes stress me out. Merging stresses me out. This is true. This stresses your driving teacher. This stresses you out and other drivers because you're merging too slow. The number one reason is if the speed limit is 50, you're going 35. If the speed limit is 55, you're going 38. You're moving too slow. Get your speed up, mirror, turn signal, blind spot, and accelerate through that lane change. A lot of beginners put their foot on the brake, which is normal. By me telling you these things, you're going to think about me when you're taking your tests. You're going to think about me when you're going through and doing your practice sessions. Highway exits confuse me. They are confusing. You as a beginner need to look ahead, plan early. I try to get you in the correct lane early, about a mile before. We need to look at guide signs. The fact is, beginning drivers either signal too late, you carry too much speed on the ramp, or you signal too early and you go too slow. It's one or the other. Very few drivers get it right the first, second, third, fourth, fifth time, but that sixth, seventh, eighth time, you're going to learn. So your instructor needs to be getting you on more than 3 times. Next, I keep missing limit lane change signs. A lot of beginners go too fast, 3 or 4 miles over, or too slow, 3 or 4 miles under. The difference, when you look at my videos, I'm going to explain it. And then you need to control your vehicle. Vehicle control is one of the things that beginning drivers miss. If it's 25 in a residential, I need to see you driving 20. If you're in the school zone, I need to see you driving 15. Kids are excited. They're ready to go see their favorite teacher. They're ready to go see people they've missed. Slow down. Why are you driving fast? Encouragement and motivation. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. I was once a beginner. Well, tell me what it was like. I was very nervous making left turns. I would go too far up. I was very nervous parking. I was scared I was going to go over the curb. I was very nervous merging out onto the expressway. I was going too slow. I was nervous driving with my dad, and I would go too fast with my mom because my dad, pick up. I was driving too slow. I was going too fast with my mom. So I had to find a spot in the middle. What if I encounter road rage? You will, every single day. Because us as beginning drivers, we have a target. That's the driver's ed sign on top of the car. And that makes people very angry, very anxious. They are looking at us as a excuse, reason, or failure. And a lot of times they take out their frustration on us. Small wins build confidence. What does this mean? If you're able to make a good right-hand turn, hand over hand into the neighborhood, you should be able to make a good right-hand turn on a major thoroughfare. If you're ready to make a good right-hand turn on a major thoroughfare, we're going to get you on a multi-lane road. We want to build that confidence gradually over time. You are not alone in this. You're not alone. I try to show you beginning drivers, middle drivers, end drivers, older drivers, young drivers, distracted drivers, night drivers, so you can kind of see the whole perspective. Show you the classroom portion. I do test prep, so you're really getting a whole perspective.